Si o que me vai tu a dia na sira mamenu te abesamu con waga rere ne qui yo ganti aplo a dia na sira kadu Sago bushundo sazo mega ye blanco kwadi so e kawaga kama mapenyo ngokoziza Bagum ya botlana ye to genzi kewe to gain sugu kuwa koe si ao mamen budo gain sugu Lero mana we ye we so si kewe to gain sugu kuwa koe si ao to gain sugu Tuma Nyera no yo kagoda boa Mawe koya mo ite wan wore toke wan ro gombe ke ido Mawe so yesi kawe la du Ye kwe mo te wanu agara mo yi no so e kaso bo plaki mo yi nyoba waka ma o Hawe so yesi kawe Hawa no so ye tu da Ma ne wo bile agu Zo sera bile agazua Mawe nyoko nyoza ma o Sugu kuwa koe siabu Amenu Hani anaklo siere abagu Som Yeti Maluo Soko Si o que me vai tu a dia na sira mamenu te abesamu con waga rere ne qui yo ganti aplo a dia na sira kadu Sago bushundo sazo mega ye blanco kwadi so e kawaga kama mapenyo ngokoziza Bagum ya botlana ye to genzi kewe to gain sugu kuwa koe si ao mamen budo gain sugu Lero mana we ye we so si kewe to gain sugu kuwa koe si ao to gain sugu Tuma gore nyera no yo kagoda boa Mawe koya mo ite wan wore toke wan ro gombe ke ido Mawe so yesi kawe la du Ye kwe mo te wanu agara mo yi no so e kaso bo plaki mo yi nyoba waka ma o Hawe so yesi kawe Hawa no so ye tu da Ma ne wo bile agu Zo sera bile agazua Mawe nyoko nyoza ma o Sugu kuwa koe siabu Amenu Hani anaklo siere abagu Som Yeti Maluo Soko Tuta kuna gonza seza Ingo mume na zeragu Hapa kaya tetu netone Maka wakori netake Gombe gbebo atene Mage ye mae Zewe wapia ye wasore Tumagasi Mau garakara mui Black ya mui Yama wakama Ana nere ye tuta Come Canubia. Honey, I'm tomorrow. I have a see you go to me. I have a to go to me.
Good evening, folks. Samson told La Public Radio. We're here again this evening. We'd rather have fun again as usual. We want to thank all of you that tune into La Public Radio. As you know, we are our own producer here, so we don't have people moving things around. We ourselves move the thing there around. So you're more understanding, you're more understanding, and yeah, you're more understanding. We're here to do business, and that's the business we're going to be. Let me welcome a few people here. Wow. Guys, Prince, Dana, Francis, Dolly, Isaac, uh, Williams, Victor. I want to welcome all of you again tonight. Please stay with us here. We're going to have fun here tonight, to be honest with you. Thank you very much for tuning into Liberal Public Radio. Even the few minutes you're going to stay here with us, whatever time you have to stay with us here, we say thank you. Thank you very much. We have some interesting conversation here tonight. I will continue to my. Somebody's telling me that I'm going to get some of the project over there. I hope to get some information. I'm trying to reach out to the proper authority, the deputy minister. I'm still unable to reach them, but we'll see. We'll see. It's going to be interesting night. It's going to be interesting night. But thank you very much, those of you that are tuning into the Liberal Public. We want to thank all of you. Please stay with us. All we ask you to do is to please share this video. Share it to as many people as possible. Those of us that are joining us for the first time, this is Samson To, the liberal. The liberal. He lives here in California, so nothing else, no conservative. You come Liberia, you come all the way from Liberia, bring your conservative ideas and come live in California. No. We'll kick you out. You come from Liberia, because I would say 95% of Liberians are conservative. There is no question. Okay? But those of all, a few of us from Liberia, we are liberal. So if you're watching, this is the liberal, and I will be speaking as a liberal tonight. I'm not here to for kumbaya stuff. Ain't no conservative idea. It's not going to take root on this thing. You call yourself independent, yeah, we might give you space, but you come in here and you think, say, Bente, all the way from Bon County. Good evening, my son. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you. You guys are doing a wonderful job. You and Mike, every one of you. I'm watching you. I will be joining you very shortly, but you guys are doing a wonderful job. We say thank you for your continuing work, the kinds of work you do on LPR. It's been noticed. Thank you very much. But let me move on, folks. Safety. Lord Jesus, I want to thank you again this evening as we come before you, my Lord. We ask that the Republic of Liberia be blessed, that the people of the Republic of Liberia be blessed. The president of the Republic of Liberia, President Waka, be blessed. Extend his life. Whatever he touches in the interest of Liberian people, that his hand will be blessed. Whichever door he knocks, my Lord, open the door in the interest of the Liberian people. Yes. We ask you to guide him. We ask you to continue to give him wisdom to do what he's supposed to do for what you brought him to this position. Stay with him, my Lord. Stay with him. Bless his hand. Guide him. He's the president of the Republic of Liberia. We say thank you. Thank you. My Lord, for those brothers and sisters that are not able to join us tonight for whatever reason, step in. Whatever it is, resolve it. You have the power to do so, and we know you can do it. We have no doubt. We have no doubt in you. Our faith in you is getting stronger every day. Thank you for the opportunity that you have given us. Thank you for everything that you have done for us and continue to do. We ask for more life. We ask for extended life because we know you have the power to do so. We can't see with the lights on except through your lights that we can see. Without your light, we're nowhere. Even if our eye open kolo, we can see. But with you, everything is possible. With you, everything is right. And we'll follow you. We'll follow your light. Bless us. Guide us. Thank you for the opportunity. My Lord, we ask again that the host country, the United States of America, be blessed. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Okay. Good evening. This is how we do it. And the tabata do I just finished from praying, but the God can't say God tabata, tabata, tabata. Who gonna stop me from talking tabata? I say, God, thank you for giving me the opportunity to talk tabata. That tabata time. Thank you, guys. All of you that are watching tonight, we say thank you very much, thank you very much, thank you very much. All of you that are watching, we see you, and we really, really appreciate you guys. We really appreciate you guys watching us. Um, Saturday I did the over they call it overpass. I will keep saying it's called gray separation, but that's the engineering term. So I will follow their lead and call it overpass. But at the same time, as an engineer, I can't just throw the word out there. I will have to give some qualification. Therefore, from an engineering perspective, it's called gray separation. From whatever the minister said, hey, he said the guy come, he had construction come. Mr. Guinness, when you talk and laugh like that, I say, yeah, begin, you're not engineer, but you're doing your best. You're doing your best. We appreciate you. You're not engineer, you say construction camp. Begin the next time you call it stage. Please help us out. Because you are a very smart person. Gideon is a very smart person. The next time when you're talking to things, don't say camp. Construction don't have no camp. They don't do camp. It's a stage because that's where they put all their equipment. It's not a camp. A camp is where you go to make fufu and all the nyama thing there. But anyway, folks, thank you. Thank you for joining us. Let's get it. Let's go ahead and start the program tonight. I will say something here, and I'm not even going to be referencing anything. You know, I support this president. I support his agenda strongly. I'm not a member of Unity Party, and I will not be a member of Unity Party because I don't. Some of the papers that I've been reading from the inception of Unity Party, they've always been deceptive. Unity Party from the paper I got here, when they formed the Unity Party, the reason why they did that, they were very deceptive. And I will come to those things one day. I got paper here, Unity Party from foundation. So that's what I still think about them. However, when President Baka is involved, that now make changes. Because I believe the president intend to move Liberia forward by bringing the phrase rescue train. It's a unique one in our society. It's a unique one in our society. President Baka is in a unique position as well because he has seen a lot. He has seen a lot. So he knows exactly what is happening and what needs to happen. The issue that I have is those rascals, not my word, President Baka's words. They have managed to put the father of the nation in a bubble. The only time they tell him lose when he come to America. In Liberia, they close him. They put him in the car. They open the door. You not see President Baka? And when he got out of the door, those security, and then they look around. Who in Liberia want to kill the president? Who in Liberia want to harm the father of the nation? They're looking around like they're in a war zone, my people. So they throw sign to each other. Yeah, ready? Yeah, okay, let him come out. By that time, they finish cooking the soup. You go, they guide him. They will not tell you to do this in public, but you just see them, they guiding him. They guiding him like this. Like this. What they see, they only want him to see what they want him to see. The day President Baka got loose from that bubble and decide to walk the street of Monrovia, those people in trouble. They will be in serious trouble because he will see clearly what is happening in the country. He will see. And in fact, what they're doing also that is on serious, as far as I'm concerned, is the fact that when they do those things, right, they are stopping the president to see the progress of his work. They only tell him what they want him to hear. This is unfair. Put the president out there. Like what President Baka want to defend himself? The man who said publicly, you think all the women in the country that are women? That the kind of thing, if you were talking to President, I got the tape. That a man will not be able to defend himself? Put him out to the social media platform. Let him go from place to place. He can defend himself. He can speak better. If Donald Trump say he speak good English, that the one you're scared? President Baka will be any platform you put President Baka, he will dominate because he speak good English. Not only does he speak good English, the English. He come to my platform, but forget it. Well, I don't know the English. So you will dominate. But on a very serious note, these are the people. Look, what is happening in our country is very funny. But what they probably don't realize is that they are hurting the image of the country. Not with outside world, but with Liberians themselves. Hmm? As long you continue to hide the president. Let me give you one example. The last time they make a mistake, and they will not make that mistake again, go up and come down, they will not make that mistake again. The last time they made a mistake, and they let him, when they were traveling, they slowed down because apparently he must have told them, and they slowed down. He started seeing the potholes. What statement did he make to the Minister of Public Works? He said, the pothole then we were seeing, why you will allow the pothole then to go to get bigger before you say you're fixing it? Why you can't catch it from the beginning? And President Baka is not an engineer. They will not make that mistake again. Unity Party have learned that one thing I learned about people, they're smart. They will not make that mistake again. For the president to note these things, they will not make that kind of mistake again. But he told the minister, why do you allow these potholes to get larger and then you want to fix it? Because President Baka, most likely, he's not an engineer, but he's smart. A pothole, you know how the pothole business start? When you pour asphalt, what they call quota. Here's the thing here. Quota is mixed with rock, sand, and oil. No water. It's small water. But who counting? Okay. So when they put the before you put the asphalt down, they have what they call binder. Okay, AC binder. Okay, top coat we call it. So they put it like brown stuff, brown like a water, but that oil. They put it on. That is the adhesive that hold the asphalt to the dirt, so that when you drive, so the asphalt don't slide. If they don't do it right, those of you that live here in the United States, every time you get to a stop sign and you see the whole huge part of asphalt like this, because it's been dragging from behind, stopping there every time. So it part up, and then when you get to the stop time, when you go over it, you go blue. Because from whatever they start sliding to the end, there's not enough. They have a way of putting the top coat down. They have a nozzle. And those nozzles are programmed to know how much to put down, how much spread they need. Why am I going engineering with you? Please, I beg you. But they just put it down. All right, what I'm gonna say. Okay. So the pothole now. But I will bore you with it one. The pothole. So if you started the pothole business, it's so funny. It's like comedy. It's like you people making joke. So when they put the rocks down, they go and smooth it. They have a drum. And I see the drum, right? The drum runs with water. So it goes smooth, come by, flatten it. However, and like brother say, well, water can carry rock. You can't do nothing with rock. Rock there to stay. So some of you tough rock, the real high rock from Total, they say, I'm not going anywhere. They stick up. So as the tire, the way the car runs, the tire spin. And the reason why the tire spin and move, the friction between the asphalt and the tire. If you have good friction, the tire move. So in the process while the tire is turning, the rock that is sticking up, the tire spin and move that rock. Small little hole. You can't even see it. You can't even notice it. It open. That hole stay. When it rain, water go in that hole. But here's the funny thing now. When you pour asphalt down, the way they do it in Liberia, they don't pour they call it open grade. They don't pour open grade on their asphalt. They just put dense gray, boom, that's it. Okay, here in the United States, they have two types. You put dense gray, then you put open gray. So that when the water, they say open gray means open. The rag, then the pore is bigger. So when the water go down, the water immediately leave the surface of your asphalt and go and hit the dense gray. Dense gray, that's all it is, dense, packed. So when it get there, water spread out, go out. But now in Liberia, they don't have that. So when the rag move, the only thing the water gonna go to the base. So when they go to the base, the water start dancing. It's going. Every time it rain, water go to that same place. Every time it rain, water go there. Now, after the rainy season, the water on between the asphalt, I'm serious problem. Y'all go look it up. Go on YouTube and say how the pothole form. It will show you. So between the asphalt and the dirt, the water said they're laughing. The water there laughing. Then, after rainy season and the sun comes up, so when the sun beat, one guy in Liberia, in total, Grand he said he will beat the road. In Crown, when they say beat the road, me, I will fix your road. I will build your road. But they don't say build. They don't have no such thing as in Crown to say build. Among Babla, I will beat your road. But yeah, well, yeah. When you expect the man? The man speaking English from the Crown Dale. I will beat your road. Samson too. Folks, I'm enjoying myself already. So anyhow, so the water between the asphalt and the dirt, but it's not going anywhere. So it's spread. Now, when the rainy season finish, here's the bad thing now. We got dry season, the heat. I told you already, asphalt or quota is made out of rocks, small, not just boulder rock from total now, that small rock now. I just say rock. But most days, if you want to go into engineering, P57, most of them, P57. But anyway, I'm not going to go into those are civil analysis results. But I'm not going to go into that. I'm just telling you. But anyhow, so the asphalt I told you made out of sand, rock, and oil. Okay, so you have this rubber, it's almost like a rubber now. So when the sun comes and get hot, the water under the heat of that under the asphalt that is hot, it want to evaporate. And when you call your buzawa, the steam can come out. But this is not what I'm laughing at. But these are some of the things most of the people don't understand. So when the evaporation process comes out, when the heat, when the water is hot, it tries to come out, the steam come out. So when they're coming out, that little hole, the hole started getting bigger and bigger. It's still like that. You don't face it. It rain, next rainy season, the water go back again. Dry season, the same situation, but this time now it's a little bit bigger now. So it start getting bigger and bigger before you look. And here's the worst thing now. As it get bigger, because most of the pothole happen at your what they call wheel well, at your tire road. The same place your tire can go all the time. The pothole don't happen between two cars where your engine can be. It don't happen there. It happen where your tire is. Because that's where the rock comes out. Okay. So in the United States or any other developing country, what do? They have inspectors. They go and inspect the road. Most of you that are living in the United States, when you see those people putting black tar to close these things, sometimes it can be so bad that you can see it all over the place, just like a snake. And when you're driving on it, sometimes it doesn't have much friction either because it's a smooth tire. It doesn't have, so when you have to be careful. When you get to that, you got to be careful. Okay? But that's how they close the pothole before they get bigger. But over there in Labra, the ride, don't worry about it, man. Let go. The people doing 55, 60, 70 miles an hour going to work in the morning, they don't care. And that's why President Baka noticed. Say, why will you wait until it gets big and then you want to fix it? When it's small, you're going to fix it. It doesn't cost much. But when it's big, you're gonna fix it. You're not just gonna fix everything. You gotta tear the whole area out. And as you tear, here's the funny thing now. As you tear out, you will see the water seeping through. Then you start chasing the water. So your pothole now becomes the road repair process. And that's what the president was saying the last time. Now, where am I going with this thing here? Okay? Now that I bore you with all the engineering, what have you, where am I going with this? This is what I'm going to predict. Unity Party, I told you when it started, or the people I got here, they were very deceptive. They were not truthful. From the time they started Unity Party, they were never truthful. Okay? But that's not the point. So, this Unity Party under President Bakai, things that we've been reading, things that we've seen, there are two things going to happen under President Bakai. Either they become the best political party in Liberia that will move Liberia forward, or they will be more corrupt, worse than President Salih when John Molu made that statement. Why am I saying it? You know, most of the young people, they are highly educated. They're smart, very smart. They're not productive, but according to me, they're not productive, but they're very smart. Most of them play with money. They're into accounting, finance, and they're not planning. They're not engineering, but you think they come to council and face your roles. So they're not that. They look for who get a contract. Mm-hmm. I'm not the contract, and then they start their political activities. That's what they do. But they're very smart, very intelligent. So, in the last month or so, Unity Party has been going at a lot of people who they believe are corrupt. But here's the funny thing here. They started, and they have to be very careful. But they are not mindful of that either. So what they do now is to open the process, the corrupt behavior in Liberia, open it up to the Liberian people to see, which is good. But when you open it up, you can't close it. You can't say, oh, let's close it a little bit. Let me tell you small thing, then we'll open it. No. It don't happen like that. Liberians, young Liberians are smarter today than they were 10, 15 years ago. You can't fool people anymore. There's a young man here watching me all the way from Baga. From Baga, if I lie here tonight, tell you, say, oh, it's raining in Baga. When you know it now, you're right. You say, Mr. Toad, no rain here in Baga. In Baga. As I speak, he's there in Baga, watching. So I cannot lie to these people. I can't, especially if I was in Monrovia and start saying something that is not true. People would debunk me very quickly. And we're very good at that. People are watching right now. We've got 97 people watching. That's good. Okay? I can't lie to them. So it's always good to be truthful. And I'm saying it again. President Baka is in a unique situation. His age is in our favor. Oh, the political guru getting ready again tonight, my people. The political guru. Yo, man, listen, yo, Majorin. The political guru getting ready to open up again tonight. President Baka's age is in our favor. Here's why I'm saying this. President Baka, in a year, the old man not here to look for Nyama. The old man not here to come $500, $1,000 suit to come put on. The old man not here to look for shoes, sneaker, 550 pair of sneaker. Why you do a sneaker at this time? You don't play football. Why you do a sneaker? The papa is not here to say I'm going somewhere else where the Nyama I can. No. He's not that. So his age is in our favor. And we must be able to utilize that. We must be able to follow him. We must be able to harness his experience. And this is why most of the Unity Party rule kids, they must set on Paul. The like of George Lobo, the like of Noah Gacy. You come out, just talk, flat. You have no clue what you're talking about. because you want to be seen as a supporter of Unity Party. They have their own show. They talk all kind of tabata, no clue whatsoever. So what am I going to do? Waste my time with those people? Instead of listening to President Baka, bring President Baka out, let him educate the Liberian people on what he's doing. They will not do it. And the last time when he was in Lofa, and he was there, he said, y'all want to steal, y'all want to leave something here for my people there? He was vexed. You think, who in their right mind would tell people, say, go steal? But he was angry. I'm leading, and you're not following my example. You want to come and bring my guilt to you when we steal and build it here, eh? He said, that's what you want to do. You want to leave something here. Well, we'll follow you. President Baka is always this type of person. And when we're running camp, hey, Samson, you're wasting your time, man. The papa sleeping. They're almost sleeping, man. You can't see. Eh? Now they're not talking about sleeping again. Oh. The man leaving, he tell all he leaving. I said the man was sleeping. Why you tell you when you man, you're full of okay. The man was sleeping. He was sleepwalking. He walk all the way to America. Why am I tell you? Oh my goodness. Okay. So, but anyway, so the men are sleeping again. What is happening right now with the auditing report, the GSC here and there, these small things that are coming, it will make Unity Party, if they do it well, then people like me will eat crow, because I don't believe they have anything to offer except President Baka. But if they follow the rules and do it well, if it does correctly, we will be praising them. So, for me again tonight, this is very interesting, because the president, like I said, very knowledgeable of what he really wants to do for that country, and that's why we follow him. He has what he call a rest agenda, and they have a rest agenda. The arrest agenda. You see, this is what Unity Party people are doing right now. They're following the footstep of CDC. CDC, I'm telling you right now, if you got, some of us that like reading a lot, especially when it comes to politics, we like reading a lot. But if you had the opportunity to read a pro-poor agenda, you will feel bad for CDC. You will feel so bad that maybe you'll even cry for CDC. The people that put the pro-poor agenda together, the way they tailor that pro-poor agenda to the specification of Liberians, for Liberians, and now all Liberians are wrote that thing, but they wrote it that it fit every suit and sacks of Liberians. But what do they do? And they took that. The only time they can bring it up when they want money from the international community. CDC. The only time they bring proper agenda out when they want money from the international. But after they finish, they throw it away. They don't talk about it. They never talk about it unless they want money from the international community. And this is where the Unity Party people are falling into prey right now. The pro-poor agenda need to be discussed. Whatever little project the president brings, tie it with the agenda. Explain to the Liberian people what this project is with respect to the arrest agenda. Let the people understand that even if you are nail cutter, the government cutting people nail, how does it connect to the agenda? How does it benefit the Liberian people? When was it? Since they did that groundbreaking, we're going to 1 week now. That overpass, they call it overpass, I call it great separation. When was the last time you didn't talk about it? They will not talk about it again until the Chinese start working, until people start complaining. They will not talk about it. You would think these people would take the opportunity to select some of the young people, smart young people, and say, please go out there and explain what the project is and tie it in with the president agenda. You're selling it to the Liberian people, even though you're not paying no money. But if the Liberian people are now on board, they're not going to cooperate with the Chinese when they're doing construction. You see people start taking things that don't belong to them because they feel this is for the people that are government team, man. They have no investor interest. But when you explain to the people and you tie the project to the community, and the community is on board with you, they themselves, without getting paid, they will protect the project and make sure the project is successful. And this is what the people, the rascal within the government, that's not my word, that President Walker word. The rascal within the government have refused to do that. They go over there and they say they have class that never reload. Then even the class say, I don't know whether they got G. If they got GD, please tell me so I can go finish my GD on that class reload. How you expect minister asking minister question? What are you going to get out of it? Lazy. Smart people though, very intelligent, highly educated, but lazy in performing. You minister and you're going on a class reload for another minister to ask you question. You think they may come in to ask you question and you think your response is going to be effective? You're running away from Spoon TV. That will spoon you're afraid of? That agree your schedule? He's just as educated as you are. Why can't you sit on Spoon and defend this government? And defend it unless you got nothing of. Look at smart young man like Mo Ali, intellectual like Mo Ali. He over there praise sinking now. That all he does on class is praise sinking. You can't see, you will not be able to watch class reload and understand exactly what this government is doing. Sometimes they bring some people that will put the praise sinking side aside and explain to the Liberian what they are doing. Few of them. Why are you keeping those people out there? Look how Kafon went on that program day before yesterday, and all he was saying how angry he was. You supposed to be angry with Witherspoon? You and Witherspoon in the same class? Begin. You former student leader, LU. You supposed to sit on that platform to explain like that? You hold the government like this. The government of the Republic of Liberia, beside President Baka and the Vice President. You're next. You're holding the country. You know exactly what you need to do to move that country. Instead of you come and explain, bringing chat, showing us how the money going up and down, what's going here, and confuse us, like Samuel Tua used to do. He come and confuse the heck out of us. And nobody gonna question him because you don't know anything about money business. So Samuel Tua come and speak all kind of money. And the man say he surplus, you are gonna move 26 million Liberian people out of poverty. Anybody ask questions? You sit down there talking about them man can be texting me and cussing me. Y'all go talk like that. The whole time you were there, you didn't say much that people will admire how much work this government is doing. That people like Samson told them will come and talk. And sometimes the people here on the platform, my Esther ain't come here. When she comes, she starts tearing me apart. Because I don't know these people. I don't know Unity Party people. I don't know anybody. I only know, I think, 3 or 4 people in the government. The rest of it, I don't know them. But I'll be truthful. These people, the minister then, they are the one that's slowing this government progress. I say so. I will be coming to Liberia 50 years. You can throw me in jail, but you think I'm going to come run to Liberia? I'm big here. When I come into the day I say I'm coming to Liberia, you know what I will go do? I will go take boxing classes. I will go back to my teenage year and take some karate classes. And also, President, we are. Yeah, Liberia, we'll curse the president of the republic. He's doing karate move. We went for a begin. CDC, you're a mess. Who you going for? Who you going for? Yeah, Carrasco, blah, 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 blah. They gave him belly, wet the belly, standing there. Okay. He did not kung fu, that Bruce Lee coming to lead us. No. So this is it. This is it. They will not touch the proper agenda in terms of explaining to the Liberian people, bringing Liberian intellectual on board with you. So some of them will take the opportunity to write, so that those Liberians, the intellectual Liberians, will be able to read what what the arrest agenda is doing. But you don't do nothing like that. Nothing. Every day you're after CDC. CDC people, they're not in power again. You're in power now. What are you doing with CDC? So that's CDC job to bring you down. They are in opposition. Must you pay attention to them every time? You pay attention to them because you got nothing to offer. Many of you got nothing. You took that position because of friendship and family linkages. You don't marry. It's not because you are qualified for the position. You're not. Because if you're qualified for the position, you will do your job. You will not even pay attention to, because you'll be so busy. You'll not even hear what Witherspoon say. You'll not even hear what CDC people say. What CDC people say. Because you got work to do. But because you're less busy. And you're less busy because the position you got is not where you're supposed to be. You got degree. Many of you are here in the United States, unable to perform in your field. And so political season time comes, you take advantage of that. You go run campaign so they can recognize you and give you position. They give you a position, you even get 15 light in your office. What kind of life we're living in? What is this? Sunday morning, they all go to church. They come from church. Monday, they come with hatred against each other. They have no respect. The office, the cabinet, many of the cabinet meeting have no respect for each other. How do I know this? Do I attend their cabinet meeting? No, but I watch the action. I watch the action. When was the last time you saw the police director, the minister of public works, and the minister of transport appearing to explain to you the traffic issue in Liberia, to explain to you why the traffic congestion continues? Because these three ministries, these three agencies, they have something what you call a subset. They got things in common. You would think getting Greg, my man, let's call family. What's his name? Family and whatever his name is. Oh, Tyler. My man, let's call Tyler. Let's go to the beach. Let's go have a conversation on the beach, my man. Y'all go eat outside. Y'all go to the lunch and go eat. And then over lunch, you discuss what, my man, Greg, what going on with the police? How can we assist? We're in public work. How can we assist on the road? What do we need to do to improve the life and the road issue, the traffic congestion? I mean, man, Tyler, what happened with the license business? To have that kind of conversation. If you have respect for each other, you don't have to wait for president or have cabinet meeting for you to talk to each other. I Greg one time say, yeah, we talk, that we talk, we talk. The men are my friend. They're not friendship I was asking for. I'm asking for unit cohesion. Here's the thing again. As a political guru, I call myself a political guru on the platform. Rescue 2, Rescue 1 is calling you. I'm running out of topic. And I will soon be getting to Tabata if I don't see you. But on a very serious note. Okay? Let me go back to CDC again. For me, I have the right to call CDC because I'm not working for the government. What the only operation, the only production I have here, day after tomorrow. Let me bluff a little bit. So we had a meeting today. You know, when I talk about eating, I become emotional. Somebody from Toll Town. And you have big shot. We're getting ready to start a zero phase project. It's a bridge project over there in Eureka. And people telling me today, Samson, We know you. They call me total man because you call me total man. I don't listen to you. You call me total man. I listen to you. Yeah, total man. They want your power. This is a very serious business. You know how important this project is to the community. It's a high profile project and everybody going to be depending on you. Make sure your geometric and everything else I check with the black book or ashto. See how far you go with that and get people involved. Teach the other your colleagues, teach them and for them to talk to me like that. That the project is on my head. I like that kinds of pressure. The pressure make me to work. That's why I don't work from home. We're allowed to work 3 days from home. Because if I have that kind of pressure and work from home, in 2 weeks, I will not be able to fit to the doorway. I'll be eating. But when I work from work, when I go to work, sit down and organize my stuff. See how I move those things around. No wonder why my son is a musical conductor. But you do those kinds of stuff because you have a production, you have something you want to produce. But your watch, I'm telling you again, the project, that overpass project, is such a unique and beautiful, beautiful project. From an engineering perspective, I've seen the Chinese work, nothing gonna go wrong. I hope not. If they do it right, that project will save a lot of issues on Tottenham Boulevard in terms of traffic. In the morning, I'm saying it again because it's going to be overpass. It's going to be overpass, great separation, but overpass. So the president and his people in the morning, they go over the bridge. The rest of the taxi driver and keke, then they drive underneath. No waga waga wogo wogo, nothing. In the afternoon, they're coming back, they stay. If you want, you can switch. Put it just so that you would know it becomes security issue. Sometimes you put the president on top. Sometimes, but before you do that, early in the morning, or even let's say 6 o'clock, not even 6 in the afternoon, you put sign up to say tomorrow this particular corridor, the downstairs corridor, is black to private or public transportation. The president and the entourage are going to use it, and you switch. You do that. You know, development does not happen overnight. It's a progress. It happens gradually, but you must insist. You can't go forward and then another man will come by, then you'll go again. You're not going anywhere. You have to continue to insist to improve the mistake of the past. And you improve on it. This is what these people are doing that is very dangerous in the country. They are not allowing young Liberians to be innovative. I'm just telling you as it is. They are not allowing young Liberians to improve the lives of many Liberians. Give them the opportunity. They will fail, but give them the opportunity to fail. Give the young Liberians the opportunity to fail. And you will see. Once you do that, you open it up and you allow the young Liberians to be brave. You allow them, who fought your war? Who fought your war for you to be enjoying that day? Who fought your hair, white hair through your nose, your eyeball, all white, your hair, gray hair, that you don't want for the war? They're not the young people that fought your war for you to enjoy today. What makes you think the young people that fought your war do not have the ability to move that country forward? But you put them down, and put them on drugs. And you expect people to sit down here for you to come and say you're enjoying yourself. The president coming to the United States, everybody want to come. We got one small thing, pardon, yeah, they're there. You will see. You will see. You will see. Allow the young people. They see in United States you can come when you want money for campaign. Come back here. And you have to watch out for we the Liberian diaspora ourselves. Sometimes we're wicked towards each other. You give them opportunity to come over there, they lock their friend there out. They will not even talk to their friend again because they got their up and now. They don't want to be bothered. Like me now with my big mafia, they gave me position. I don't even know Mr. So again said. I said, who help you out? Where help you out? I know help you out. Said, who are we? They go to church Sunday. Monday morning they become vindictive. They go to church Sunday, sitting by each other. Monday morning they won't even talk to each other. But you expect, and they also expect you to expect that they will move the country forward. You think we're stupid? You think we're stupid? You think we're stupid? We're not. You sit on there instead of bringing the young people. Allow the young people to fail. Allow them to fail. And those who, in the process of failing, will try to be corrupt, they get put aside. Because it's not entitlement. This is a privilege to serve. You have to tell these young people it's a privilege to serve, so that as they get older, that will be ingrained in their mind that it is a privilege to serve. Many of you right now, when you were young, you saw your older brother then, they were serving as though they were entitled. So when you come to your position, you think you're entitled because this is how we live. And so you don't do nothing for nobody. The other senator, he said he buy baby top and take people wife them to the hospital to deliver. That gave him the privilege to serve. Ice King, what has he done for the county? The entire county is zero, except to buy chicken soup, cup of rice, and get baby top. This is Liberia, my people. And they're very proud to talk to you about that publicly as some of the achievement they have achieved over the years. Over the years. What have you achieved? I take people wife to the hospital to have baby. I buy baby top for them. I buy a cup of rice. I buy chicken soup. That's an achievement. And we, Liberians, allow these things to happen. We allow these people to operate right before us. And there's nothing we can do. Is that right? Election time, they will come back to you again, repeat the same thing. And now, interestingly, they will take people from Monrovia, truck them to different county to go vote for them. And those who are in the county, they will not put up resistance. They see the trucks coming with people from Monrovia that are not even from their county, but they will say nothing because they're afraid of the law. And I don't want them to be violent either. Challenge them. Take them to the court. This is how you build a system. This is how you build an institution. The court will fail you from time to time. That's okay. One day, somebody will stand up in the court and say, if you have trust in us, we will uphold the law of this country. There will come time Liberia will uphold that law. And today we got one man, one vote. You know how long it took to get one man, one vote. You know how much people struggle to get one man, one vote. You know how many people die to get one man, one vote. But it's the law now. We will get there. We will get there. But in order for us to get there, if Liberians want to get there sooner than later, they have to have the young people to take the lead and help the young people. There's a gentleman, he's dead now, older gentleman in Grand Union County. One time the ice king, he said, oh, I don't want to be the leader again, but I want to help the leader so I can explain to them how to lead me. You are not able to be president because to be president and things like that. I mean, community president, not Liberal president, but President Baka is doing wonderful. Well, Esther, oh, I'm seeing Esther tonight, so I can talk and about that. Okay. So the issue here is this. You get in a position. You're leading. I will not touch that one tonight. I'll let it go because if I say it right now, Alfonso will start popping and start writing all kinds of yama thing. But on a very serious note, fellow Liberians, you don't have to be violent to demand your rights. Use the system that is before you. You don't have to be violent. Liberian people, they give us a system. The leadership themselves, they give us a system. Let's use this. The system is corrupt. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. The system is corrupt. But there are people within that system who want that system to succeed. But they must be given the opportunity to do so. You cannot be violent and expect the system to help you. The law can never be on your side as long as you're violent. Challenge the system intellectually. Challenge the system through the court process. They will cheat you. That's okay. But whenever you go to court, there are paper trails. Liberia will not remain like that forever. What you do, look at Franti Kofa case. It's still dragging. They're removing, but they did not removing the way they said they were going to. They have an election. The left hand speaker, he came by and put his right hand up because the law of the Republic of Liberia said you cannot lead with your left hand. Come back and do it right. And he came back. He's not above the law. No Liberian is above the law. But violence is not the answer. If you preach violence, your success is limited. Because there's only one way. You can't mix violence and peace together. They don't go together. If you're violent, you're gonna go violent. And you get no answer except resistance from that violence. Because nobody want to have a violent met out against them. They will resist. But intellectually engage. You say your student at LU. You say your student at LU. Look up. What's his name? Colin, the young man, the economic young man. I have some picture for him. You know why he smiled like that? He was sleeping one night. Somebody took a picture, but behind him was a mountain of books. That's why he smiled like that. But he is engaging. And there will come time. You tell me what Jefferson Koshi right now, people, in the struggle of CDC. What Jefferson Koshi? He has no ability now to put 4 or 5 adjectives together and call it one word. When I used to advise him, go to school. Let President we are the people, let them stay 6 years, go to school. When you come back with a higher and truthful education, CDC will need you more. You think Jefferson Koji able to stand in front of Costa and have a debate? You think Jefferson Koji able to stand in front of people like Martin Collins and have a debate? They will eat his lunch. They will eat his lunch. All that adjective he put together and call it one word, and the children that sour, they will eat his lunch. And yes, it's worse for him. He's young, and he has tasted politics. But when the time comes for him to actually be involved, the political system, the political debate will require you to be highly educated. You don't do that, you got no place. No more sycamore tree. You got to understand. Maybe they would take them branch of sycamore tree, the place they're going to build. They will. I don't mean to make, but it's a very serious stuff. In order for you to engage, you have to prepare yourself. There was this guy here one day, 2 weeks or so ago, went to pay tribute to Sylvester Gristry. What's it? Mason, Do Mason. If you listen to Do Mason, just within a span of 5-10 minutes, you will see the meditation in him. When you listen to him, If you put all of that jargon outside and just listen to him, you will see that when he was young, he was not anybody to play around. Coming we said they can't even touch him. They couldn't even touch him. Ezekiel Bajman, then they couldn't touch him because he was a professor, I know, but he was young. But he was well prepared. He was well prepared. He was not a PhD, but he was in a class. Patrick Sayer, they all make reference to people that do basing there. Dr. Patrick Sayer. Those are people, those are for that follow. They were people you want to listen to when they open their mouth. Dr. Dr. Family, when they open their mouth just to explain to you the process. The just naked corruption that's supposed to get you upset, that's supposed to make you vex. When they explain the process of corruption to you, not only will you want to get you're gonna be vexed, but you know exactly the next time you see people in the market ground, you know how and why corruption happened in Liberia. And that's why when they got ready for the two-week party stand no chance. Because the young people were ready. Two-week party stand no chance. No chance. Even if it had not been a coup, two-week party would have been brought down. Trouble were planning, according to the story, you were planning for election 1980, 82, 83. They were not two-week party were not gonna win. They were gonna put AB Trouble in there, but they were not gonna win. Years before, there was another crewman. Doughtour went against Tubman. And you know what Tubman did? He went to the crew people and was able to convince the crew people to turn against Doughtour to say, that man not even part of y'all. What you liking for? That crew man, that Ghana man. So we know these things. You cannot come to this position without you preparing yourself. And let me say this about Unity Party again. Folks, Samson told I think I'm enjoying myself tonight, my people. I'm truly enjoying myself. Sometimes when you let me talk like that, then I can talk. Sometimes I just talk about that. Sometimes I just can't talk about that, which is okay. It's okay. But let me tell you this. Okay? One of the reasons why many people were gravitating towards the progressive then, because when they come up to tell the Liberian people, people were listening. If it hasn't been for the police, 1979, there was never going to be a rice riot. Because I was at the place that day. It was the intent of the like of Deacon. I hope to talk to him. I wish to have his number someday. Deacon Carter was telling people we got to go back home until that light-skinned police officer with afro. I don't know his name, but light-skinned. I believe he was either captain or lieutenant. When he came, the army people were already there, but the army people were not moving people. He said the people were moved off the street of a sidewalk. They should go in the pie, and the pie fence. It was about maybe 4 feet high and maybe 20, 25 or 30 by another 25. Out of that, how you gonna put 2, 3, 400 people in there? And when the police started forcing the people in there, they jumped and got on Ronald Street. They went Broad Street. The riot started. There was actually a demonstration that turned riot after that. But the point that I'm making overall tonight is that Liberia and those that are in leadership don't just follow the old people. Give the young people the opportunity to fail. It is their country too. Not because they're young. They fight. If you put them, whether that Stickware, the new what you might call, how much does he understand about today's technology that you're gonna leave the young people behind? You'll leave the young people behind. Give the young people the opportunity to fail. The vice president is very young. Bring in some more energetic young people. Let them engage the vice president in how the country need to move forward. The vice president is in a unique position because he interact with the young people and he also interacting with the old people. So he's like a boundary, he's like a bridge. And so his position is unique. And if he utilize that position effectively, oh, I wish I was closer to him. To utilize that position effectively, be the bridge between the old people who are getting out and the young people need to come in. But go look at him, places so white hair like me. What do they have to offer that they have not offered before? And when I say when you talk about the young people, they say, oh, the young people they don't have that experience. Let them come in and fail. That they are contrary to. Because they are young, does it mean they're not Liberians? How wicked can you be? These are not the same young people you were allowed to fight for you when your old people couldn't move. They're not the young people you're using to fight each other. That now y'all know they're young. That now y'all know they're young. The country is saved now. And here's the interesting thing. Here's the interesting thing. You will say, but Mr. Todd, most of the young people that fought the war, they're on drugs. Okay, I give it to you. I give it to you. I give it to you. But they have other young people, about the same age group, that were able to get out of the country and were able to educate themselves. They have more feeling about their peers than you have for the young people. Because they look at themselves, say, wow, it could have been me. I'm not too far from that. My age is not too far from the guy on the street right now. So they will find means to solve the drug problem. You can't put people in the drug area, all broke. You are broke like they send me in the lucrative drug area, and somebody can't give me $1 million. I'm gonna say I will call the police. What's wrong with you? Bring the young people in, let them fail. Give them the opportunity to fail. Give these young people the opportunity to fail. What's wrong with that? It's their country. They are the next leader. The leadership of tomorrow, they were them. Let them learn now to fail. In the process, most of the young people that I'm interacting with most of the time, they don't mind failing. But failing does not mean at the end of success. You have to understand that. For me, fail, it's a process that elevates you to the next level. Because people who are afraid to fail are always trying to find means to succeed. But they recognize that failing is a process of success. It's all in the same realm. Are you awake in the morning when you sleep? You stay all night and you say, oh, you woke up. Are you saying you just woke up, you sleep? That is what I'm talking about. That's the problem I'm talking about. The young people must be given the opportunity. You, as an experienced person, you stay behind this young man. What are we? Where are we today? What's going on here? You teach them the rope. But you allow these young people to come here and start fighting against each other. CDC that way, Unity Party that way. All the young people, they're fighting among themselves. Forgetting to know the nuclear of everything is about Liberia. Hmm? If you give them the opportunity, where is the symposium that you're going to do that people supposed to organize for all Liberians? Sedition, Unity Party, Liberty Party, young people come together. Let's discuss. Even people who let us call Mancos, come and talk to us. Let's discuss. Is your Marcos taking Liberia anywhere? Let's show us. Tell us why you think your Marcos is taking Liberia to the next level. And if we can convince you that your Marcos is not doing anything but to bring us down, you will leave it. But the person must be informed. But when they're ready in the country, they act like everything is secretive. National security. Who want to attack Liberia now? Sierra want to attack Liberia? The people struggling to find food for themselves. That Guinea will come to attack. They're trying themselves to see how best they can move their country forward. Then you're afraid that they might come and attack you. National security. When you're ready, you put the President Baka, you're supposed to put in $1 million, 5 million, whatever million car it is, that President Baka, the man who told us that there's no blue, and I'm just paraphrasing, no blue Liberia, no red, we're all Liberian. The man who told us, in order to move that country forward, paraphrasing again, that all hands on deck. Now you get a position, you block everybody. Your act like your time will not finish. So even if God help you stay here 12 years, you will still leave. Then what? Go look at Madam Sali government, former government, Madam Sali. I'm on it. I'm a chief of Tabata. I'm on it. I'm not giving in. Go and see those people that used to work for Madam Sali. Where are they? Are they in Liberia today? Many of them took their money and yuck. Many of them took their money. France, Europe, America, South Africa, they're everywhere except for Liberia. Where Madam Sali and her children? Where are the children? They in Liberia? Why are we always like this about our country? Give these young people the opportunity to fail. Let them fail. If they fail, they will learn. You say, but Mr. Toll, if they fail, it's going to cost Liberia. Yes, so what? You know, and I'm calling the tawi, then the old people there, eh? The old people that are running it now, they helping you. What is the difference? President, we are people are there for 6 years. They ain't help you. President Salim and people were there for 12 years. They ain't help you. President Baka and the old people are still there. Are they helping you right now? Bring the young people on board. Let them try to. What is this? What's with us? What with us? So again, folks, Samson told Labroparito. I don't see Fatuma here tonight. I don't see Sister Clark here tonight. And so all my Tabata is on course. It's on course tonight. I really enjoy myself. Rescue 2. I think Rescue 2 must be busy tonight. I think Rescue 2 must be busy tonight. So, what's today? Friday? Oh, not Friday. Oh, I hope today on Friday so I can bring this show to an end, take care of business. But anyway, folks, Samson told La Property I will open the phone here very early here tonight. But the point that I'm making overall is this is what they do. They put us together. Myself, 25-year-old now, young man, yeah? But they put these people together. And what is bad? Look at this smart young man like Ivan Weiser. He's so traumatized. It's bad. And when if you have the opportunity to ask Ivan Weiser what exactly he wants out of Liberia, he wants Liberia to move forward. If you go and ask any Unity Party young person, what do you want? They want Liberia to move forward. Every one of us want that country to move to a different level. How do we get there? Is what we're fighting over. But if we can find that fine, I can cook. So when you cook, and you taste your own soup, that fine, what you gonna call, and you say, that one, yeah, yeah, man, I'm not gonna share with nobody. There was a guy in Akron, I'm calling him. So when I was in Akron, Canton, Ohio area, at that time we were young, 21, 22 years old and things like that. And the guy, every time we go play football in the morning, we come back, want to start to the places. So one time he didn't go play with us. So when we were going, another guy, he's dead now. He said, the guy cooking you. I know because I saw him going shopping yesterday, he cooking. We said, let's go down there. We went there, we knocked to the door, the man took a pot of rice and put it on it. True story, true story. And took a pot of rice and put it on the bag. So when we got there, we smelled the rice. We said, okay, we'll cook it soon. So we just sat down, keeping company. And the rice on the bell. It was not even done correctly. He put it put it on the rice, put it on the bed. We were there, just talking. We stopped. But my man put the game on. I said, hey, mom, TV not working. I grabbed him, removed flu. I put it. I said, hey, it ain't working. Knock it. Hey, ain't working now. We started watching game, but we knew he got it right. And we want to eat some of his sawa. We don't leave you until we eat sawa. We were there for almost 2.5 hours. He said, my man, what kind of business? Yeah, you want to eat? He said, yeah, we want on it, brother. We ate it sour fine. With all the meat, we ate it fine. Well, after we got through, see, he said, why you're not saying? I said, no, we need to, we're going. We left. But the point here is this. If you have the young people, first of all, we have to believe in them. And many of them have demonstrated. And here's the thing, like Brombo, your bike, you don't understand. Many of the young people, they are running company, they are running agency in the United States, improving the lives of the community they live in. And they're not waiting for you. They're working in the community. You think they are cleaning caca? No. You think they are pushing cartoon? You can say they're pushing cartoon at your business. But these young people are making good money. They are making good money. And they are here enjoying themselves. You don't utilize that now. Call these young people to help you with your educational process, with your whatever infrastructure, whatever. They are lawyers, they are doctors, they are engineers, they are educators. Young Liberians. When I say young, I mean young. They even get stomach. Flat stomach. All right. So Rescue 2 is here. Rescue 2 is here. I don't know why he coming later there. He let me run my mall all day. Let me bring Rescue 2. But flat stomach. Yeah, one of them. They can help you. But instead, you sit down and bring somebody like myself now put dye all over his face, all his hair, his eyebrow, everything put dye, just for men dye all over him going to turn great. Then he said the man will help you. We'll see. But let's go on. Rescue 2, thank you for joining me. Samson told running his mouth again tonight. Thank you for joining me. What's on your plate, sir?
Well, the CEO said the train have technical problems, so we
Yeah,
look.
well.
But actually, what's very got me was the Tabula Rasa Buccaneers were on the OKFM,
Yeah, I heard that.
and he was there. But yeah, what's on the mind is the ability or the rate that have the government. You see, the politics in Liberia is toxic. You can't be in Liberian politics and choose to join you can't be in Liberian politics and be a businessman like Musa Ability, trying to challenge the authority of the day, right?
Mm.
And expect to be president and say you won't be president. It will not work. It will not work. So that what they're trying to weaken him. Because Cemex, if I'm not mistaken, is the largest importer, private, or let's say how you call it, from the private sector, They are the largest importer of petroleum product in the country. You know, and long-standing, one of Liberia's long-standing petroleum supplier. So if you increasing fees on the tank, I mean, reducing the fees on the tank, that means that it's going to affect the revenue flow. And Musa Belete is the founder of that particular supplier. So, and Musa Belete, it came at the wake of Musa Belete, trying to be president this early. So all of a sudden, the Senate believe that they can they can reduce the fees, regulate the fees of all companies that supply and bring in petroleum into the country. Now is the time that they're ready to do the right thing. You see, so if these people know what to do that is right, but they choose not to do it. You see that? So all along, they knew how Musa Belete been generating money and making millions over the years. But they refused to talk about it until he decided to be president. Then now the Senate is wise and willing to help the economy be correct and generate revenue and blah, 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 and all of that. So they go to work and regulate the price on the tankers, because Musa Belete built his tankers to store his fuel and all of that. So they're reducing that price, thereby will affect his revenue flow, and that money will go to government, which is not a bad thing. But why all these years this guy been doing this and nobody wanted to tell me that they didn't know? Why are they doing it now? So all these years, you guys didn't know that this was happening until the man decided to be president. And then the government is saying they're going to go across the board. They're going to do that across the board to other areas too, because that is why sometimes the rice price go up, the fluctuation, blah, 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 all of that. Eggs and all those kind of things because of storage fees. So they're going to they're going to increase the fees on those things, or they're going to reduce it so that it can generate more revenue for government, or it may affect those who sell the products they sell, like on the market, eggs, rice, all those small things, for them to reduce the prices on the market, that they have on those things. So my thing is, who were receiving the percentages to keep their mouth shut? Who was receiving the percentages on all those things then to keep their mouth shut? You E. You scratch my back, scratch your back. Until one man decided to be president. Then the whole thing shifted.
But Terry, before you came in, I didn't go that far because I tried to stay out of this conversation. But this is what I was saying. This process that they have started, it will either break or make Unity Party stronger. If they continue on this process, which is quite correct, the government need to generate revenue from these little stuff. But if the revenue start ending up in people's pockets, and Musa Belete is not going to be quiet. Musa Belete know the in and out, how these things work. And within the next 2-3 months, Musa Belete will follow that 5 cent, 10 cent you'll take from him. He will follow it all the way to the end. And if that money goes towards Liberian comfort and they benefit Liberia, Musa Belete will not say anything. But if anybody try to use this and put it that Prince Mowi we're supposed to be talking, if you're not serious,
if the Senate is in the Senate, the godfather of the Senate is the look, Jeremiah Kun, I must give it to you. You are a big time politician. I gave it to Jeremiah Kun. You never know a person until you know them. All the Maradona things, speaker removal, blah blah blah. All the Maradona things, and we say Elena Maradona, Jeremiah Kun.
But the thing about it, the thing about it is that,
smart.
I told you, they are very intelligent and very smart.
Yeah, that's what you've been saying, bro.
They're
I've been
very
listening to you,
intelligent.
but I've been busy.
They're very intelligent, very smart. But here's the deal here. Here's the deal. If they do this and the lives of Liberians start getting improved, then many Liberians will not see Musa Ability as a hero. But if the money start ending up in people's pocket, those who were broke just like me, God
Right.
forbid I'm not broke. I got small
But
money I can eat.
LACC will report it. LACC, the
That
GAC.
amount of people. Terry, I beg you, man. I beg you, man.
Doug, the grew step on it.
I tell you, don't look. There are people within the government that want to see things done correctly,
Right.
but majority of them, that not their reason. That Prince Moe supposed to say we're here to support this government financially. Prince Moe, that people that about cheer there, they don't want supposed to be supporting government financially. If they do it right, if the president called the Senate and Jeremiah, as young as he is, if he puts his thumb down to say whatever money we generate is going to go for a specific purpose, and people's lives start getting improved, roads start getting built, feeder roads, and all those kinds of stuff. People will not feel sorry for Musa Ability. They will say, Musa Ability, you have high enough anyway. But which most likely going to happen?
They will join inside again.
They will join inside. You take people to go and do drug, to go be drug enforcer that don't have money. And drug enforcing, they got millions of dollars that come in every 5 seconds. Most of the directors, they take $2 million and say, man, what you will say, Terry, in Liberia? You will say, no, I don't want it. I'll call the police, we'll prosecute you. Those are the things I'm talking about.
Right.
So your best bet, what they have started here, is good. Musa Ability legally does not stand any ground. These are laws that are being passed by the legislation. That's why you vote them in, you vote them in. All Musa Ability can do is point finger at those who are responsible and spend his money to vote them out. He can do that. And when he does that, and most likely another group that can come in, they can write another law if they are on his side to change the situation. That's all about what he can do. But if the money start ending up in people's pocket, you saw Musa Ability today. What you were making, what you were holding on to, whatever agency report you were holding on to.
Your GSC report.
GSC Musa Ability will peruse that GSC website every day. Every day.
But Liberal, GSC don't audit any entity unless they found out that, unless there is a need to audit, you know. But here is the thing here, right? All during Jawia time, these are some of the reasons why Musa Ability been playing Maradona in the political landscape to protect.
What the color then coming to write all kind of thing again.
But Liberal, this man, look at the way the men have been playing the politics over the years. And that's why I told him the other time on the show here that if you are to be successful, you got to work with the government in power because you are a businessman. In order to protect your business and be in politics, you cannot work with the opposition and expect to thrive. That one, just forget it, especially in a polarized political society like Liberia. You think they will let you pass, and you see the Unity Party, they fight through the law. You saw what they did to CDC headquarters? Yeah. That thing brought cold bomb on my skin.
And they're not done yet. They are not done.
They're not done yet. These people fight with the law. So that when they finish with you yourself will put your hand here and say, how am I
yes, the next thing that will drop.
Nobody will be able to fight for you.
If President Weah comes back, they're not going to go directly to President Weah. They will go to a house. And they will order the first lady. That's the first thing. And they will go to the house and bring the brother-in-law, bring your name closer. Then The Samuel 12D ain't over yet.
No, and now
They will start dragging all of those people in the court. Those who supposed to be your strong supporter in terms of finances, they will be tied up in the court. And they will not use their money they will not use their money, lavishing their money all over the place. CDC problem just began. Ain't over yet. And they must recognize that.
they're not smart to
But they're not
recognize what happened.
they will not recognize
They
it.
will not recognize it. They will be all in favor. Oh, you did, they did it. Why the people using systematic? Because the people know that mutability is creating a condition to put a dent.
Let me go ahead. Let me put a number up so those who care
Yeah,
to
to
call.
put a dent in Unity Party second term elections. So the people already spot him. That is why the people they saw a long time ahead, they start building storage. Because they know that they wanted to target Musa Belete, because they know the role Musa Belete played during the elections.
So I don't mean to call you up. You know the music I was playing yesterday, right? So I told Rescue 2 to listen to it. He listened to Rescue 3 to listen to it. He listened to it. So I called him today, and Rescue 3 told me that's an old football song. That means the days that I was playing football in total, that kind of song. So I will play it
Wow.
from now to Judgment Day. I love it. But go ahead, make a point. Folks, the
Yeah,
number is
yeah.
here we go. Here we go. That one,
Paris.
you can't on what the color will not do anything. You not even ask me. Yeah, now. What the color, what you want to say? Carry on, what you gotta say?
I think you open the line for Polo Coy. What Terry gotta be on? What I gotta say? I gotta talk.
If Terry are not on, you are not going to call. Don't come.
Got my
Don't.
fire talking. I ain't got time for that political raving. That talk about that. Judgment
Okay.
Day coming.
Okay. Judgment Day coming for you again.
He said judgment they coming for who?
Judgment Day coming. They coming for you again. They will flog you again. They will tie you up in the court. Go ahead. What's on your mind?
I got a lot of stuff on my mind, but let me get address. Let me Terry say, and this should be a shame and a disgrace to anybody who advocating for good governance and protecting democracy in our country. And we're crying yesterday about George Weah being a dictator and try to muscle his fellow opposition members. Opposition people in the country. This to show you, and you guys should be there right now, not even liking it for condemning it.
Hold on. Let me merge. Let me merge the color, please. Just hold on. All right, go ahead. Color behind you so they can get into. Go ahead.
Musa Belete as an opposition politician in the country. The first thing I went against Musa Belete when he was putting people in the election and he was going with the route of the route of law school. What is this? All the truck that Asala Mika was using, they made Asala Mika to stop using the truck and not pay him money. He left Musa Belete run away from Nima County during the election of Coca. He left Nima County and left the old kidney that he put there to run away from that place. You'll come back again, you're behind Musa Belete for storage to reduce the profit he's making. All right? To reduce it because you say the main contract did not consider storage at the time when you sign a contract. You're wishing this man so you can break him down to destroy him. And this is the way we fight. This is the way we do politics. I thought you're supposed to be doing something that would
Hold on. Let me merge the other color again. Hold on.
If you send me the link, I can come on right now and be on the show what it's for. Because it's
okay. All right, thank you, Walter Cutter. Let the other color come in. Thank you. We'll bring you on. Thank you. Call out 443 number 443. What's your name? Where you're calling from? What's on your mind?
Yeah, this is Prince and Sharif, and I'm calling you from the East Coast.
No, I thought you were in Labrador. I thought you were working for President Waka.
Well, unfortunately, even if I'm offered a job, I would not accept such an offer. You cannot work with a government that have come with an intent to extort from the people.
Yes, all right.
That has become a complete, dictatorial regime
So what's on your mind, Prince? What's on your mind, Prince Sherry? Prince Sherry, what's on your mind?
Yeah, well, there are two basic issues on my mind.
All right.
One has to do with the level, the manner, the form, and way in which the Liberian people resources have been misused and misutilized by this particular static regime led by Joseph Numa Poeta. As you may be aware, there was an audit that was conducted.
Yes.
That audit was now conducted by a member of the opposition. It was now conducted by elements from outer space. It was conducted by people who Mr. Bweka see fit and have confidence in to be able to work along with him. That is folks at the GAC.
Yeah.
And when the audit was conducted, it was discovered that there were some malpractices as far as, financial transaction and transparency is concerned relative to the Ministry of Finance. What even surprised us the most and was concerning was for the minister, after he was given an opportunity on the ELBC to explain to the Liberian people what went wrong and what happened, for the minister at that particular, how you call press, whether be a press talk or talk show or whatever they had at the ELBC, to tell the Liberian people that, the money here, where the people say it lost, the money did not lose, we now get document to prove that we use the money in the common Liberian way, our political way. For the finance minister to tell us that because no document there to prove that I use this money, but it's not a crime, I think that was disservice to the Liberian people. And it shows that these people have only come to squander resources and to put money in their pockets. Why will you look at 5.4 or so above million people and tell them that, misappropriation is not a crime? Even the man who does not go to school will not even believe it. Misappropriation is a serious crime. And if Liberia was a serious country, or maybe if the President Joseph Numa Poeta was a serious president, but now I believe Augustine Peye Gafuan should have handcuffed in his hair and placed behind bar.
Wow.
For accounting for almost $1 million that went missing. That money could be used in the health sector. Look at JFK today.
Thank you.
His Excellency President Dr. George Manning, we have left JFK as at least one of the best public hospitals that people, it was not very best, but at least people who refer to JFK today. JFK have become almost like a Guantanamo base where our mothers who get to give birth, they are held captive by the system only because they pay $350 or maybe $150. Today, look at what is happening. The level of drugs that have taken over our country. You know what I'm talking about, sir. Today, drugs has taken over our country to the extent that even a deputy DEA boss will tell the Liberian people that the executive mansion is involved in this
Let me ask you there before I take leave of you, Prince. And the reason I'm asking you there because I know you're very intelligent anyway. But let me ask you that you think with your level of understanding and your level of education, do you have the ability to actually have conversation with unity parties, colleagues of yours, same age group, same mindset? Do you think you guys can have a conversation about Liberia without being aggressive towards each other?
Well, you see, thank you for that question, big brother. Definitely, every citizen has the ability to be able to utilize the intellectual space to have a very friendly conversation. But remember now, we are dealing with a bunch of people that already have the mindset against us as citizens. They look at us to be people who, are nothing, and etc., etc. So I can say to you that yes, we possesses that particular, intellectual ability to be able to interact with our brothers. In fact, we look at them as our brothers. They are not enemy to us. We just have, differences on issues of how, we govern the country. That is all. But we don't look at them as enemy as compared to how they look at us. If today a member of the Unity Party were to call on this show, the first thing is that they will insult me. They look at they will use invectives. But look at how we have had this conversation, at least for the next for let's say 2-3 minutes. Have I used any invectives on members of the Unity Party? Because I believe that they are Liberians. President, we look at these people as Liberians that only have differences of opinions and views. So definitely, we can all utilize the intellectual space and disagree. But unfortunately, they are not tolerant to that extent. As you can see what Joseph Nimabeka is even doing. People who disagree with him, they sack members of the CDC. You know what happened at MCC? Because these people disagree, they sack them. Today, people who are spotted as civilians working in this government, they have been targeted.
Thank you. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to extend an invitation to you. Like I said, I like to pick your mind because I know you have the ability to explain and explain effectively. I might not agree with you, but we will have a serious conversation and a good program. So I hope to extend my invitation to you someday. But thanks for participating tonight. We really appreciate it, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for giving us the opportunity to. Thank you.
All right. So let's go to the next caller. 203 number. What's your name? Where you're calling from? What's on your mind?
I'm still here.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead, Saturday. Is it Walter Carter?
Walter Carter still here. Deliver, you know my number.
I'm here.
I was giving my brother Prince. I was giving Prince the opportunity to.
You the one who gave Prince Sherry the opportunity to talk. Man, I beg you, man.
And he did it effectively. To tell you,
there we go.
Like I said before, and you yourself is saying it. How people who love former President Weah, who identify with CDC, or people who are seditionists. Most of the United Party people think they're too sophisticated than them. They are less of Liberian or the low-class Liberian. And I tell you, CDC has sophisticated people. They are very peaceful. They are very loving. United Party people do not have that.
Thank you.
Very thin-skinned. They got no tolerance. And they tell you that they are bunch of, and I will not be afraid of saying because I'm not a citizen. I'm a Weah. I'm an independent right now. Weah being independent. I will tell you, a president who came to power with bloodshed. He came to power with bloodshed. You guys are afraid. You guys don't want to believe it, but we saw the video.
He came to power with what? He came to power with what?
Bloodshed on his hands. People were killed because of Joseph Walker. Citizens were killed in his own hometown, Foya. For his own nephew. It's not. I'm not making up stories. 2 people were murdered, and this old man came to office and never extended sympathy to the family people. Never.
All right, but leave that one with Foya people town now. They will deal with that. But thank you.
Foya is part of Liberia. What's Foya people?
Why you from Foya? You from Foya now?
It's Foya not part of Liberia?
Yeah, but I said leave it with Foya people. Let them discuss it.
When they walk in and the people from Nima, they said they were coming for a door. You know they bring my people all, and I ain't got nothing to do with Nima and crowd people.
Okay.
So I'm telling you, I'm a Liberian.
Okay.
What affects any Liberian affects me.
Thank you.
So I'm telling you, this old man is so vindictive. And because of that, this is the reason why the country is going the way it's going. And you guys don't even get a face to say, hey man, and sometimes you're talking. The thing you're doing, you're talking. And people kind of power, it will be their way.
All right, thank you.
There will not be no trouble now.
Thank you, Walter Carter.
And yeah, good show. Always have to have a difference about Terry, I'm a man.
Thank you. Thank you, Walter Carter. All right, Rescue 2, let's hear from you. Rescue 3, let's hear from you.
Good evening, Mr. How you?
Thank you for calling. Go ahead.
Sometimes when our brothers from CDC, when they call on the show, sometimes we listen to them keen listen at the end of the day before we respond to them. In Liberia, they had a saying that when somebody tell you that, when your father died, you will kill cow, ask that person whether the time your father been living, you have killed chicken for that person before. I'm trying to say, under Prince Sherry, he said when Unity Party offer him job, you will not even work in the Unity Party government. the CDC that you are defending as a proper defender, CDC ever offer him a job? Before you were talking about unipolity had a job. They have a lot of unipolity who don't have a job. I think the opportunity will be given to them compared to Prince Sherry. And the second point I want to make here, Mr. Doe, is that the government is trying to take Musability out of business. So the money in which the government put aside to service the 15 countries and the money that going individual party, which one is more important? Because if you are a true patriot, if you are true Liberian, the kids are even their own self here. To go to country, it was difficult. If the government breaking a machine because they said that what they have been receiving that the Euro mission will not exist. But now they are seeing the light that the government sending money aside, that that money will be used for the Euro mission of the and they are saying no, that money going to Musability and loan packing. So I don't understand getting the level they got it understanding themselves to say they are the more patriotic Liberian get there compared to the other people.
Mm-hmm.
So if my own time can't get reached here, Rwanda the government is putting money aside to say all the money here, get the money going, get in every little time, get in because we send a machine account that you'll be they want to have access to sell your cocoa to be able to sell your other stuff. Then we say that let the money go to individual package that he put it in his family. But decide who he get money to. So I don't understand that. And the point my last point I'm coming up to now is this. If Nigeria will be okay for all of us, I don't think the government put a measure in place. Don't listen to the government. Don't see whether the measure they are putting in place is bad or is good. We're not where we will have time to condemn it. But sometimes when you go to a proposal, when they're planning to do something, the people, being an opposition, that doesn't mean that you're enemy to the state. We don't describe opposition in our country as enemy of the state. We think that when you're opposition, you can suggest to the government that I think when you work on this will be okay, government can listen to you. But CDC on the opposition, everything that the government does is getting is bad. But they would have talking about their LBRC today. At the time they were in charge of LBRC, what would their contribution to the country? These are the things people are not looking at. And young people that were in that position, he said Joseph Bakaki in the Bible will block in here. Therefore, yesterday, the government indicted the academy to the guy who killed the three Palestinians right into the ground. You were sent to the Saudi yesterday. Go to Front Africa, you will see it there. So your CDC man who took car and ran into the innocent Liberian people who were celebrating and getting a victory. Then you want to look at the person and say the person got caught in I don't think we are being fair to our country. And we have our differences on the party level, not put our differences aside and put the country first.
Thank you.
The party will not be there tomorrow, CDC will not be there tomorrow, but like people will say with me, like we will come first. Thank you for the show, Mr. Toe.
Thank you. You'll be the last caller for the night. Anyway, thank you, Rescue 3. Thank you very much. Rescue 2, I think I talked plenty tonight. And so I think I'm tired, even though today on Friday, but it ready anytime. There your CEO say he like to see me. Maybe I'm growing. My feet look at the. You know what now? So I might be going to roll out and let you look at my feet. And my feet is still. It hasn't changed yet. But let's hear from you. Give us your closing here. But before you do that, sometime when we come to these public gatherings, just before that, let me say that there's a guy here, Musa Saka. Thank you for watching. I hope that's because I grew up with one Musa Saka in Totan. I hope that's might be a relative, a son of Musa, the late Musa. But if you are, my name is Samson too. I'm from Totan. If you're the son of late Musa Saka, I grew up with your dad, that's for sure. But anyway, Terry, go ahead. Let's hear your closing. You're muted, sir.
I said, I thought you were about to say something.
Yeah, no. What I wanted to say on this here, Terry, is that these are some of the things that I was saying earlier. The learned man, the young man, Sherry, Prince Sherry, as to whether he's able to sit with Unity Party people. And he said, yes, he can. But at the same time, he's coming to this sitting process with a preconceived notion. And I don't know if you do that as to whether you put yourself in a defensive position, and because you are now becoming a subservient to the people you're coming to meet with. First of all, he said, Unity Party people always consider sedition as the non-entity. This is we're talking Liberia. We're not talking banana republic. This is the republic that belongs to all of you, especially the like of Prince Sherry. I mean, somebody who is more Liberian than somebody from Var County. Cape Mar County, one of the most smart people in Liberia. You are just as Liberian as any other person. And so, and not only that, you're highly educated and able to explain yourself. So if we had the opportunity to put those kinds of stuff together, I would ask my sedition family not to come to this conversation with a preconceived notion as though you the people consider you less of a Liberian than any other thing. I don't think because anybody come to if we have any kind of conversation, you come across like that, then you are intellectually dishonest. Because sedition are just as like you might not agree with them on politics. If you were to ask Prince Sherry right now, all of the things they talk about, President Baka, this, everybody want Liberia to go to its next level. They're not saying that Liberia should slow down. They're not going to tell you that Liberia should go right. All they want is Liberia to be better. And so, if you're going to say because they are sedition and therefore they don't think like that, then you are consider. For me, in my book, I consider you as being intellectually dishonest. And I just want to point that out. And Mr. Sherry and my rest of the sedition, you all know me. You people myself, we don't get along. But that doesn't mean you're not a Liberian. That doesn't mean you're less. In fact, most of the smart Liberians that I know, they're sedition. And this is what I always complain that President Weah and his people refuse to utilize the service of smart sedition because of, I believe, because of the like of what's his name, McGill. When he came in, he blocked the way for many smart sedition, and he decided to take over. And I guess President, we are just allowed that, and that's always been my complaint. But let's hear from you. We're trying to close. Let's hear from you, my brother.
Look, Labor, Prince Sherry is speaking from the standpoint of of insecurity, in my view, because if Prince Sherry know CDC is the second largest or the biggest political party in Liberia. So if you will let Unity Party people to tell you that you are an entity and you start feeling sorrowful and you start crying, then it means you don't even know the party you belong to. And the reason why Unity Party people will tell you that because they know that it can hear you when they tell you it. But you got to make them to understand that you whip them in an election. With all the sophistication and all the education, you flog them in an election. So why are you trying to be insecure? I'm not sorry for him. To be honest, I'm not sorry for him because you got to know the capability of your party. Who else Unity Party is afraid of in the whole country besides CDC? You listen to the Unity Party chairman the other day. They talk about Musa Belete Party. What he said? He said Musa Belete Party is a helping for the only two parties in the country is CDC and Unity Party. Then you hear acting like one day small, scary crew that you want me to can't jump, to can't support that kind of scary crew, something. No, I'm not going to do that. Because if you would defeat yourself to say Unity Party people take you to be on a Unity, how you manage to win election? So Prince Jerry need to get. I understand and pity Prince Jerry is still he's one of those that are suffering from this the loss syndrome of the elections. He have not been fully able to recover. You understand? He have not been fully able to recover.
They're still ringing bell.
So I understand where he's coming from.
They missed the ball. Oh, Musa Saka. Yes, I was born. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Listen to this. That's yes, yes. I was born in Tota, and my parents. I attended to Memorial Institute. Currently living in Washington. Wow. Okay, Musa Saka. Yeah. Nice to know you. The Saka, where yeah, I know City Saka. Most likely is your uncle. He's my friend. We grew up together, same age. We used to be bad together. Yeah, but thank you, Musa. Okay, go ahead, Terry.
Yeah, Prince Sherry, you guys won Unity Party, my brother. They cannot stand. These people are afraid of you, and if you know how afraid they are about CDC, you will buckle up and put your horse in order. But you're not ready yet. You're still playing your can because you're still a barrel. He's scary. He's scared. You're still a barrel scared.
Don't many people stop calling again. What don't call it?
But let me
I beg you. I don't want to. I don't want my bowl chairmanship to be threatened again. I beg you. Thank you.
United Party people are afraid of you, but you can be doing all kind of things, and you'll be acting scared with United Party people. Who else United Party people are afraid of in the country besides CDC? Who else? Who else can get United Party harder? Nobody else. The only time United Party can respond is when a sedition matter that is critical.
Tabula Razan.
Yeah, but Tabula Razapa, he messed up today. The man went on the play there. They asked the man, they say, "My man, do you have passion for agriculture?" He said, "Yeah." They said, "But what have you done for agriculture?" He said he planning a potato green. He got a potato green farm behind him.
Okay, Prince Sherry is calling back. Let's give him the opportunity. Let him clear something.
Let him speak.
Prince Sherry, because of you, I will go over my show by maybe 2-3 minutes. Go ahead, Prince Sherry. Thank you for calling. What do you want to clear out?
Yeah, we just want to close. As I'm listening, I see that from all indication, the Unity Party has lost focus. Because imagine our brother came here and brilliantly talk. Everything that he talked about is surrender in the CDC. He has never articulated clearly.
Who did? Who came here?
Of Mr. Boycott. I mean, the brother who called after I called, who called after I called.
You talking about Rescue 3?
Other member of the
his name is Rescue 3, please.
Yeah, Rescue 3 or Rescue 2 that is currently on the platform. They've never been able to clearly articulate what Mr. Brecker had been able to do over the period that he took over. We listening to the show, we listening to it. Everything that they talk about is sedition. Now, the only reason why I was pointing that out is because that's how they look at us. But it doesn't mean that that's who we are.
Okay.
This is the intolerant nature of
So let's find Prince Sherry. Let's find time so you can join us and we can have a conversation here. Because I think if we can have this conversation, it's better than to go at each other. It's better to have a discussion and try to find a common ground. And maybe we can talk about the common ground that you guys have in common with Unity Party and any other political party. You might not want to work together, but those are ideas we can exchange here as young as you are. Hopefully that will you have your own ideas and let other young people follow you.
And what we have in common is that the two parties is existing in Liberia. But when it comes to the behavior, when it comes to, the characteristic, the Unity Party is by far different from the CDC because they believe in violence. They believe that they should use every means possible to get to power. They are very dishonest, They will distort any process that is put in place for them to be able to satisfy themselves. They don't care about the Liberian people. They are not human-centered, They are far away from the reality. They use rhetoric. And etc. So
the debate going to be interesting.
Thank you.
Okay, man. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Why CDC party is strong is because CDC projected themselves to be for the ordinary people, the people who are not educated. That is why United Party people can say them to be like that. And used to be, that is one of your strengths. Because the amount of uneducated people in the country are many. Mm-hmm. There are many. And you say you came to rescue the masses, the people that people see to be a non-entity, the people that people say that they are plebeians. Those are the people you came those are the people you came to you call democratic, Congress for Democratic Change. They are the ones that follow you The people from West Point, from Sony Wen, from what they play in Yukutan. These are the people that are following you. That one made you to be the right now, you president, if not the biggest political party, you are the next in line. So why are you always intimidated by the Unity Party people telling you blah 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 and you work?
Wow.
If I were you, I would celebrate. I would defend that position because that position speaks to the kind of people that you're trying to lead. That differentiates.
Yeah, Tabula Razan coming through you now. I can see your hand moving. Be careful. Yeah. Good evening, Samson. LeBron Pablo. I'm completely out of time. What's your name? Where you're calling from? What's on your mind? Make it brief for us. Hello? Okay. All right. They're not calling for something else.
Yes, Mr. To.
Yeah, good evening.
Yeah, good evening. Thanks. This is Teddy Lion Yakon. I'm calling.
Oh.
I'm calling because, your rescue 2 and your rescue 3, they kind of like saying things to just, make us to feel, that kind of a way. First of all, let me ask your rescue 2, what making think that President Weah is afraid? President Weah looks like somebody who afraid? Please, man, don't use that again.
Okay.
And your rescue 3, you always come here and say a lot of stuff because you feel that you have a perfect hit for CDC and President Weah. You always hear from the tone of his voice. If you don't have anything to say, he will just find something just to say to criticize.
Okay.
Prince Sharif have the reason why he cannot work for this government. This government is a kind of ridiculous government. The government has nothing, no direction. I don't think a decent man of Prince Sharif will come and work because he want to feel like a patriotic person. He cannot work for the mafia. The president says a mafia.
Okay, all right, okay.
The rescue 3 says something about the CDC headquarters, Unity Party headquarters. That when you see Unity Party people that were and sacrifice those people, they ran into the people because it's a fetish party. They believe in fetishness. This is why they thought that the Sycamore tree, we had the Sycamore tree based on some sort of a fetish reason. No. That Sycamore tree, it was just symbolic to
let's leave it.
Our momentum.
Okay.
Our seriousness.
Okay.
Thank you.
You.
You're not having this kind of negative, connotations about.
Tonight, that I'm nice. I'm on CDC on me. Okay, thank you, Teddy Lion. Thank you very much. Okay, folks, Samson told we're going to move forward. We're not going to stay like that. CDC, they will come together. They will come together. The vice president from CDC, president from Unity Party, and they will lead us. Again, folks, Samson told. Yeah, Terry, you want to say something?
Yeah, you see, these guys, one of the things you don't understand about politics, your own president said he's not a politician. Then you telling me, say, when I say a friend, what I mean about that? He said he's not a politician, brother. You know what been happening in the country in the past 2 years? Where have been President Weah? All the major things that happened. Where were he? You remove your speaker. Where was President Weah? Then you say the men are scared. You say you're not scared. Where was he when they removed your speaker? The fire incident.
Okay.
All those things. Where was he? So anyway, that these are the things. But again, and I'm not. Most people say, "Oh, you gotta talk about CDC," because CDC just left power, and when they left power, there were damages that were caused. Who a managing director that takes over another company that do not consider what he's taking over from? So you all say we shouldn't talk about CDC, all right? Because we in power. Unity Party is in power now. Okay, Unity Party is in power. We shouldn't talk about CDC, but we should talk about CDC coming back. Yeah. What sense does that make?
We shouldn't talk be careful. Be careful. Your hand moving too.
The man want to put me in Tabula Rasa, but I'm not going to agree.
Because I see him going too much a day.
Yeah. We shouldn't talk about CDC, but you're just ruling the country. Your rule our country, you have over 600 million budget annually. You control that. All the things we shouldn't talk about you. We took over from you with all these damages. We shouldn't talk about you. But we should talk about you coming back in 2029. What sense does that make? No, we got to discuss your stewardship. You got to give account of how you led the country for 6 years.
But
then before we start
they're waiting for President Baka to establish that accountability process.
Yeah, that was in the process we can be chewing our much more to be. We got to be chewing our much more.
CDC, you got problem.
Yeah. But no offense, these guys are good people. They are genuine people, and I respect them because let me tell you, Labour, for CDC to take over Liberia and run for 6 years, especially with the hardness they came on from Madam Seri for 12 years, that was not easy for them. That is why even myself, I had some confidence that they were going to perform because they suffer. For 12 years, they suffer under Madam Seri leadership. Some of them die and all. You came to power, you play with the minds of the people. Then you say, we shouldn't talk about you. But the only time we should talk about you is when you return it back in 2029. What sense that won't make?
Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Rescue 2, thank you very much. Rescue 3, thank you very much. Terry, thank you. Ma Esther, thank you guys. Musa Saka, thank you very much. I mean, I'm glad to even see you. When I look at your picture, you're no different from the Saka family at all. I'm glad to see you because, like I said, I grew up with Musa. I grew up with Jiva. I grew up in City. So Meme, all of those guys, I grew up with all of them. So we all grew up together. So it's nice to see you again. Saturday, thank you. Rescue 3, thank you. Thank you. Walter Carter, Prince Sherry, Labra Mayor, and all of you that call in and troop in tonight. It's a wonderful, wonderful thing to have you here. We want to thank all of you again for coming into Labra Public Radio. Again, we'll be here again tomorrow for Mr. Soul Show. I hope to be here in Jesus' name. And we'll have conversation. But this is what we do here on Labra Public Radio. We discuss. And then I hope to bring Prince Sherry, and then they have some serious, they can have some serious conversation. And they have the contributing factor here. It's our country. So, if who you will go talk to? Who you talk to? You go to Guinea and talk about Liberia. These are Liberians. They are opposition. They are not enemy. So we have to understand that they are not enemy. They have a lot to offer. So we can pick their mind and we'll do so. So I hope to invite Prince Sharia one day. And then I will also, Ricky Young, thank you very much. I'll also have, of course, Walter Carter will be here with us. I think I number 9 yet tonight because I think they may want to be Barrow man now. Yeah, Aaron brother, I think we will draft him to Barrow's side. I think then that one will be good for him. Again, folks, Samson to Labra Public, I want to thank all of you again. I'm looking, if the people send me, if the people in charge, the Minister of Public, if they send me the drawing, their sketch and what have you, then I will come back and really because that one will give me the complete sizes and everything else that I need to describe to you what is happening, and I will discuss that project. But I'm saying it again, this project, they call it overpass, but I call it great separation. It's a wonderful, wonderful project. Let us support it now because President Baka is bringing it up. This is a George Weah project. They started that. So I'm not going to take it away from them. They started that. So if you're going to go, who started project, who didn't know, this is a good project. With that, I will say thank you very much. Good night to all of you. It's been a wonderful, wonderful day. Let's pray for each other. Good night, folks. Samson to Labra Radio.
Si o game vai tu a dia na sira mamenu de agosamu con waga rare ne pi yo gantia plo a dia na sira kadu Sabo gosmo sazo mega ye blanco kwadi so e kawaka kama mapanyo no consider Bagum ya botlana ya to dogin sikewe. Okay, no sugu kuwa koe resiu. Ao mamem. Okay, no sugu. Little man away, you were so sikewe. Okay, no sugu kuwa koe resiu. Ao okay, no sugu. Tomorrow gone. Nyana no I woke up out of boy. Mawe koya mohite wangore toke waro kombe keidu. Mawe soye sikawe bagu. Yekwe mote wanu wagaragara mui. Muso eikasu. Bo plaki ya mui. Nyoba wakamao. Hawe soye sikawe. Hawa nasu wa yetu gaugu. Mao ne wabili wagu. Zo sira gini wakagazuwa. Mawe nyoko mao. Amen. Honey, I'm gonna see it about good. Some yet. Maluo. No bonza seza igo mume na zeragu hapaka yute tumetone manga wakori ne tage gonga gbebo atene manje yema sewe wapia yewa sore tu magasi mau kala mui black ya mui yema wa kama ana nera yetu I